In this video, we're going to talk about how you can use social networking to drive traffic to your site. Using social networking sites like Facebook, Twitter, and MySpace is another excellent way of driving targeted visitors to your site, as long as the list of friends that you begin to accumulate are business targeted. In other words, you can't use these social sites to drive targeted traffic if the list of followers or friends you gather together is not extremely targeted. For instance, let's use Twitter as an example, and I'll just pause the video while I sign in. Now, if you use Twitter on a regular basis for personal use, the first thing to do is to register a new account for your business activities. Use one of your main keyword terms as your account username, although you should try to ensure that it doesn't appear too nonsensical or plain silly if you do so. Then you want to create a profile, again using some of your niche related keywords in your description before searching the site for other people who are in your niche. And what you do is search the site using the Search Twitter resource, using your appropriate keywords to find others in the same niche as you. I'll just do that here. Let's put down one here for hair loss, following our example from earlier. And you can see we've got lots of people there with those particular keyword terms. Now, everyone that you're going to find is under the same market as you are. What you want to do then is follow them by clicking the small button under the account avatar when you sign in. And when you follow others in your niche, many of those people will set their accounts so that they automatically return the favor. Others will not follow automatically but will do so manually, so the end result is the same either way. Now, if you have a self-hosted WordPress blog as your main niche site, what you can do is install one of the many plugins that tie Twitter accounts and WordPress blogs together, so that every time you add new information to your blog, a message about it will automatically be added to Twitter. And this means that everyone who's following you will receive notification that there is a new niche targeted content on your blog, and many of them will follow the link to your tweet and see what it's all about. On the other hand, if you don't have a blog site, you can either add information to Twitter about the new content on your site manually, or you can make the whole job easier by adding a WordPress blog in a subdirectory to your site so that the whole process can be automated. The process that you just followed to grab yourself a huge group of niche targeted followers from Twitter is pretty much the same process as you follow using other social networking sites like Facebook and MySpace as well. For instance, open up your business targeted Facebook account and use the search utility to find individuals and groups in your niche. Now, say that I'm looking to expand my network of people who are focused in the hair loss niche. What I could do would be to use the search facility to find hair loss. And this is what my Facebook search would produce. There are over 1,600 results on the site, including both groups and individuals, and as you can see, all the groups shown have a reasonable number of members. Consequently, you can use Facebook and MySpace to find lots of others who are focused on the same niche as you are. However, when you find other members with similar interests, don't be tempted to mass bomb friend requests or invitations at a ridiculous rate to all and sundry. Doing so makes it blindingly obvious that the only reason for your sudden interest is something to do with money. So this is not the way of building your friend network effectively and profitably. What you should do is drip feed friend invitations, limiting yourself to a small handful every day. Furthermore, when you send invitations to individual members, make those invitations friendly and useful. Make it clear why you're asking them to be a friend, as it's not always as obvious as you perhaps might imagine it to be. For instance, if you're asking other members of a hair loss focused group to accept your friend invitation, explain that hair loss is a genuine concern or problem for you and that you want to network with like-minded individuals for whom the same problems loom large in their life. Take it slowly, build your network gradually, whilst all the time trying to provide value to the people that you befriend. As an example, if you find interesting or useful information about your niche on other people's sites, well, make sure that you tell your friends about it as well. In this way, when you ask them to visit your site, it's not going to appear quite so obvious that you're trying to promote your own business. One final thing that you can do with Facebook is to tie it together with your Twitter account. Now, to do this, use the search utility for Twitter. Just type it in here. And then change the default or results to applications. So just click on this one here. And the one that should be at the top is simply called Twitter. This is the one that you're looking for here. And then click on View Application. And then go to Application. And then click on the Allow button here to allow access, and you'll have tied Facebook and Twitter together as well. The key to generating targeted traffic from social networking sites is to use these sites responsibly and in a manner that doesn't look too pushy or spammy. Pull this off and it's easy to build a loyal network of friends and followers who are all interested in your target niche very quickly. When you do so, strive to keep them updated with what you're doing on a regular basis, and you'll pull significant numbers of targeted visitors to your site from the major social networks on a regular basis. Okay, in the next video, I'll talk you through some more direct forms of advertising that you can use to generate traffic to your site.